If I have minor children, what special considerations should I be thinking about during my estate planning?
We find that when parents of young children reach out to our office about planning for their minor children, usually the first thing on their mind is talking about guardians, and that certainly is a very important part of the conversation. If anything happens to you as parents, who are the best potential caregivers for your child? That's really who those guardians should be. But there are other factors that you really want to be thinking about. Separate from who the best caregivers might be for your children, you also want to think about who should be the steward of the finances for your children. We usually call that person the trustee. In some instances, you may not want the trustee to be the same person that's acting as guardian. Some parents like to have a little bit of separation, a little bit of checks and balances there to make sure that the funds are being used responsibly. Or it could be that the person that you're nominating as guardian might be a fantastic candidate as a caregiver, but maybe they're not so great with money. Along those issues, as your children get older, you want to be thinking about, well, when and how do I want my children to receive this money down the road? So as your children get older, the default by law, if you don't do your own planning, is that the court system would turn any of the accounts over to your child at age 18. And I don't know about you, but I've yet to meet a parent that really thinks 18 is the best age to turn those accounts over to the minor beneficiaries. So the good news is, as parents, you can put your own instructions in place about what, how, and when you want your children to receive their future inheritance. And you may even want to think about putting some incentives in place for them, things like making sure college expenses are covered, or incentivizing them to go to college or obtain a graduate degree. And then the last thing we usually suggest that parents with young children think about is emergency planning. So separate from nominating your guardians and trustees, what if there's ever a really time-sensitive situation? Maybe there's a family accident of some sort. So we usually take some additional measures. We'll do things like nominating emergency guardians. Those might be local friends, neighbors, nanny, whomever's available to you, that we authorize in an emergency context to take care of your children. We don't want to run into a situation where the authorities feel that they have to call Child Protective Services in to take care of your children because they're not sure what to do. And along that same vein, if you're not available as a parent, who could make a medical decision for your child? So we also want to make sure we put some medical authorizations in place indicating who is authorized to make medical decisions for your minor children if you're not available.